What's happening, guys? I'm Curtis, and you're watching Left Foot First. Alright, this episode is going to be a little bit different. We're not going to do a lot of work on the car, primarily because I got some cool stuff that I want to show you, and I don't think we're going to have time to put any of this cool stuff on the actual chassis. So, I'll show you what I got. So most of the parts that we got are suspension components. We got these 4-bar links. These are just aluminum links with 5/8 threads on them. We got 4 of them. We got 2 short ones and 2 long ones. So the short ones are, I believe, 10 inches, and the long ones are 14 inches. So my thoughts were that we were gonna make a 4-link system out of this with uneven top and bottom bars. I'm kind of thinking that I might actually order 2 more long bars and make all 4 the same, but we'll have to dig into what the actual suspension looks like and whatnot. And then I got heim joints for the ends, and I got bushing ends for this end. If you guys can see that. So they're like thread-in bushing ends. So this will allow us to do a 4-link and still have a bit of compliance. And then this end's got a nice heim joint. So actually I ordered heim joints earlier from another company. These are the heim joints I got from the other company. So I think we can see the difference here in the sizing. These are 5/8 by half, so they have a 1/2 inch hole on the top here, and then they got a 5/8 shank on them. These ones are 1/2 by half, so they have a 1/2 inch shank on them and a 1/2 inch hole. And these ones are like loose, like you can actually feel that there's actually slop and play in them. These ones are really stiff, and you can tell that like they're machined better. So if you're buying heim joints, remember that they're not all created equal, and maybe spend a bit more money on them and you won't have to replace them as much. Alright, so we got our 4-link bars. We have a bunch of heim joints to go in them, and those bushing ends. We also got a really long bar. This is my panhard bar. So this will go side to side and locate the axle left and right. And the coolest part I got was this trick pedal assembly from Willwood. So this will take care of our clutch and our brake pedal. It's got mounting points for 3 master cylinders, so I still have to buy them. I didn't want to buy the master cylinders until I knew what my actual braking setup was going to look like, because you can get different sizes, and that's pretty critical to pedal feel, especially considering we don't have power brakes on this car. So I just ordered up the actual pedal assembly, and then yeah, it'll take a master cylinder for the front brakes, a master cylinder for the rear brakes, and a master cylinder for the clutch. And this will simplify out our pedal box assembly huge. So that's a pretty trick part. In addition to all this stuff, I got one more thing to show you. We got wheels. We OK Tire here in Airdrie hooked us up with a sweet set of wheels from RTX. Look at those bad boys. These are 17 by 8 inch. I think they're 17 by 8. I don't know. 17 inch RTX Envies. Yeah, they're super cool. Super lightweight too, I like that. Anyhow, let's go throw some of these on the car and see what they look like. Alright, check those out, eh? Those are nice. They're not wrapped in rubber yet. The rubber's on its way, so we'll get them rubbered and then we'll put them back on there and see what they look like, but they look pretty sweet. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a clearance issue with the back spacing that we got. I don't know if you can see right there. The distance between the frame rail and the inside of the rim is like 1/4 of an inch. And then on the other side, it's about the same. So once we put tires on these things, there's no way that they're gonna clear the frame. So we're gonna have to run wheel spacers, but oh well. The fronts we didn't put on because the front suspension isn't built yet. So just rears for today. So now that we know what the wheels look like, let's at least just like mock up these pedals just to see what they look like in there. We're not gonna mount them today. We'll probably do that maybe next episode, but we can at least put them in there and see what they look like. Well, I'd say that that's a success, eh? We got pedals mounted, you know, little blocks of wood holding them up, good enough. And there's enough room there. You can see the master cylinders will go right here, stick back to like here, and then there'll be enough room right here for a dash still. And it also looks like, luckily, there's still enough room in there for a gas pedal. Most critical of pedals. So I think we're good. Alright guys, real quick episode. I know, I apologize. I have to go and pack and get on a plane here right away. So I gotta shut her down here. We got everything unpacked. We took a look at some of the suspension components that we got from Speedway. We looked at the pedals that we got from Willwood, tossed them in here. They look great. They look like they're gonna work really well too, which I'm really happy about. We got the wheels in from RTX. They look awesome. I think they're gonna really fit the look of the car. They're really big, which is gonna be cool. Unfortunately, with the back spacing, they don't fit real great in the rear, so we're probably gonna have to run wheel spacers in the back. I'm not gonna go out and order wheel spacers until I put a tire on these and space them out and see how much clearance I need for the tire. But we will be putting wheel spacers on those. And then once we get that done, then we move on to the front suspension and so on and so on. So yeah, I apologize for not getting more work done today. Life got in the way of the low cost. So we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and tell a friend or something. We'll see you guys later. Wait, hang on. Before we end the episode, yes, I realize it's a different day. I just got a phone call from the tire shop. They got my tires in early. They're supposed to be 6 weeks. They ended up being about 5 days. I don't know why. let's grab the wheels, throw them in the truck, head over there, and then hopefully, at least this episode, we can have the tires mounted on the wheels, mounted on the car. Take a look at what they look like. Let's go. All right, the boys at OK Tire here hooked me up. We got them mounted up quick. We'll rip back to the shop and show you what they look like. We got tires. Oh yeah. Alright, that's a much better place to end this episode. We got the wheels wrapped in some nice Toyo Proxy 4 Pro Plus. Proxy 4 Plus. Yeah, I don't know, they look cool in the brochure, so I got them. They look super mean on the car. They're really wide when you look at them. They're only a 245, but on a car this small, they look like absolute drag slicks. So I like it. We need to obviously take some measurements for how high we're gonna put these things for a ride height. It looks like our ride height might be a little bit higher than I anticipated just because of how big the tires are, but not a big deal. We can work with it. So we'll, I think next episode I'm actually gonna be gone. I think I'm gonna be in San Francisco, but I'll take you guys along for that, and we'll see you guys next week, I guess. Thanks for watching.